Okay, thank you so much for subscribing and keeping up with us. Waswa Emma YouTube channel. Kwe tusinzire kubanga tuliziganya Trust Media Uganda channels bidi kutukolera emirimu. Mwena batukubedde batwegasseko bali kubeerayo. For the first time, I'm meeting a one beautiful omukyala. I believe yasinga obugagamba imbi bawana abakyala. Lakonti bakimanyi. Okay. Oli otya mukyala Angela?
Genti.
Obulamu buli butya?
Webuli.
Bulungi. I just love the way you smile every time. Obeera musanyufu. How do you do it?
I just thank my parents for raising me and my brothers more happiness and working so hard never to wealth nyingi.
Okay.
So just omanyi okubeera grateful. Just be grateful.
Oli grateful. Buuza ku bantu baffe bana Uganda.
Bantu baffe sanyuse nnyo
okubalaba
mwebale nnyo okupangiriza
okusubscribinga n'okugoberera
mwebale kungoberera.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, we have Angella Katatumba eno egenda kwa ya luzungu kente bulijjo simanyi nti Oluganda talumanya ebyaddala.
Abantu balowooza I'm joking.
Yes.
Temanyi nti okumanya olulimi olulala it's a plus.
Yes.
So kirungi but bwe bampuliranga simanyi Luganda balowooza animba ate nawe would I say no kubanga eri plus.
Yes. I used to think that you understand Luganda but you toyagala bagazi tuogera.
I understand better but maybe ku understanding amanyi 30% bakwogera amanyi like 5%.
Okay.
Kubanga sakula mu Uganda.
You are from Uganda. You used to tell us that you grew up from which countries?
Okay. Nazalibwa mu Nairobi.
Yes.
And then twagenda ku Katatumba Academy. Kati mu Katatumba Academy.
Yes.
Bw'oyogera olulimi erutali luzungu, you are expelled or suspended.
Wow.
It was only international English only. Then from that was primary.
Yes.
Then tata ne mama wafe batutwala abroad. Canada English.
Yes.
Then batutwala England akola economics degree, law degree and a master's in international management. Yes, all English.
Why don't you practice?
I find it too much.
Making it too serious.
Too much work. As me, I'm just a happy girl. I want freedom. I don't want too much responsibility.
As of now, what are you managing so far?
Right now.
Because I found you at the hotel here. I think it's the hotel.
It's my dad.
Yes.
My father worked so hard. He was at one time one of the richest men in East Africa.
I just used to read about him, Bonny Katatumba.
Yes, and my papa, my baby.
I know so many things about him.
I know.
Actually, I used to read about him, about even the wars you had with Shumuk, so many things.
Exactly, still ongoing wars.
Hey.
So my dad was one of the richest men in East Africa.
Those are facts, yes.
And his riches came from hotel diplomats. It was the first hotel in the country. Nangula, Mnyonyi, 7 planes.
Yes.
7 planes.
You can explain English, no
English,
problem.
Okay, good. And then he bought all the properties in Katatumba Suites in town, which we are battling for with the Indian called Shumo. And then properties in Imbarara, properties abroad, the UK, US, Canada. So my dad was extremely wealthy.
He was rich. That's the fact.
And unfortunately, he partnered with people like Shumuk who were completely
who became problems to your family now.
So my dad took Shumuk to court.
Okay.
And he won the case. And Justice Henry Peter Adonyo ordered Shumuk to pay my dad $13 million.
Yes.
Which keeps accruing every year.
Yes.
I think by next year it will be $14 million, like that.
Rough estimation, those are like 55 billion Ugandan shillings, around there.
14 times
7.
But
That's like 50 billion.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Okay.
And then he also ordered him to pay 300 million Uganda shillings for damaging my dad's name.
Yes.
In the media. So, and then my dad passed away after that.
Yes.
After winning the case. So
are you still fighting for your things?
Yeah. So those are the Shumuk appealed, and now it's me and my brothers that are still fighting for that court case. God willing, we shall remove him from Katatumba Suites, and we get out of court and we start living.
People are always asking, Who is the success of your family? Who's the name?
The heir of Bonny Katatumba is J. Katatumba. He just finished Harvard University. He's now working in Morocco, and he's just come to Uganda and the UK.
Okay.
And then my dad appointed me as the deputy heir.
Okay.
But with the powers of attorney.
Yes.
Because Jay is not around. So, yeah, so that's why you'll find me in court with my twin brother Rijura. Wherever in court we are handling. But the good thing, Tata Wafe, yatulaga wiliye. Yeah, he believed in an open will.
Yes.
And he put all of us in place over 10 years ago. So that's why court cases, we know everything. And that has been the key to my dad's succession of his legacy. That's why his legacy has continued to succeed. And that's why you have all these properties that he gave to me and my brothers. Rujura, Katatumba village is now come up with a 3-story building. He's on the first level. So far it's been hard with COVID. He's stuck on the first level. Hopefully after this COVID business, he can finally build his...
Some people call you a joke. What is your worthiness currently? The family's worthiness?
Listen to your question. Some people call you a joke, but listen to your family's worthiness. So clearly, from my family's worthiness, it's not a joke. Some people wish.
Those who don't know you.
No, they wish. Oh my God, that's what they call haters. Abantu who are like, why should a girl have over $15 million worth of everything? Those are what they call haters. So let's say some people wish. Because if people say something, they should have facts. So that's their wish. Their wish is for me to be a joke and to be a failure. But the facts on the ground are... The Katatumba family, we are not. We are not a joking subject, and we are nowhere near what they call failures. We are successful.
You can even survive without doing music for many years. That's what they don't know.
No, they know that because they've been seeing me for the last few years releasing one video every 3 years. So they know. But I think a lot of them, Enugu is too much, so they want to pretend that they don't see the obvious. But they know what's up.
Besides being a happy girl, let's talk about your side of business. How serious are you in managing businesses?
By the time my father left me as the deputy heir with the powers of attorney, that tells you how serious I am. So of course, and not just me and my twin brother and all my brothers, we're very serious. And the fact that actions speak louder than words, we've renovated. For example, I've recently renovated 12 rooms at Hotel Diplomat. Brand new everything. Brand new toilets, everything. Brand new showers, everything. So that's a huge development. My twin brother it was just land. He has put it's now 1 story, but he's about to put a 3-story building at Katatumba village. So, and then my brothers abroad are doing so well. Ken, Ian, Jay, Alan is a pilot. So I thank God that we are all doing okay, and we're doing well, and we have done better than what our dad left us. You know, so with the mothers, we are struggling. We are trying, but most importantly, we always struggle to make sure Papa left you this. How is it better this year? So we always make sure that every year we do something better.
If I'm to ask about that, because things here in Africa, we have a tendency whereby if your father lives with the things, most of the families tend to sell them off. But for you doing it as the Bazungus, they keep the legacy. How are you doing it?
Until now, you're making me repeat myself. I told you that the key to my dad's succession has been an open will. He was open and he put us in place 10 years ago. So 10 years, Angela has been a diplomat, renovating diplomat. So how can a relative come?
Oh, no one.
You get it?
You can't even come in.
Even before my dad passed, everybody knew I was here.
Okay.
At Katatumba village, everybody knew Rijura Katatumba was there. In Mbarara, we have so much property. They knew Gertrude Katatumba was there, and other relatives were there. So he put us all in place, me and all my brothers.
Oh, that's the key. As
10 years ago, he believed in an open will. So that's why
things are moving on well. And
so it's not easy, but had he been like a lot of parents or fathers, wealthy fathers who hide, and they don't show everybody, and then at the end you get a surprise. Yay, ta-da! You are the one in charge. I tell you, don't have a clue to everybody. but it doesn't know. So
you
a lot of people, thieves, take advantage of that. They even relatives who are not clear come to try to take advantage of that. That's the problem with a closed will.
Okay.
But my dad had an open will, so it was basically ironclad. Nobody could take advantage of us.
Yeah.
And that's why I said earlier that we thank God for our dad, who was wise enough to make an open will and show the whole world for over a decade that these are the people I'm putting in place.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still subscribing to What's my YouTube channel. I'm having Angella Katatumba for you. As I told you, tunyumya na mchala amanyi Uganda otonotono. So to make things simple, ategera nnyo oluzungu okusinga Oluganda. Mwizo gamba eba nange ekyo tuliko leero. Amanyi nnyo oluzungu okusinga Oluganda. If I'm to discuss about issues concerning love, people who are having money like you tend to find challenges with issues concerning love. How have you found it?
It's a fact that issues of love are not easy.
Yes.
Why? Because I know my worth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to just allow any hurry to come and say, oh, I'm going to buy you a car to get in there.
You're not worth a car.
And I'm not going to. A lot of gentlemen don't understand that people are different. Love is copy and paste.
Yes.
One size fits all.
Okay.
No, because not all girls are the same. One girl maybe may have nothing, another girl might have everything.
Okay.
So you're not going to use the same strategy on both girls. You have to adjust. So you have a lot of men think that because I'm the man, you must leave everything and come to me.
Which is not simple.
But now here is a girl with everything.
Richer than the man. She's dirty.
You know, and I would love to find a man who's much richer than me, who can guide me and also elevate me.
Yes.
Because when you date men who don't have as much as you, insecurities come in, then they want to bring you down, then they want to show you nange ndi musajja, genda wansi. So these are the issues, you know. But I'm so grateful that my mom taught me to be independent, my dad the same.
Okay.
And, you know, to take my time and to be patient and to wait. If he's not the right man, it's not that serious.
Oh, wow.
Keep moving.
And go forward for other issues.
Money first.
Money first. Yeah, what you get saying. You know the vastness of money. You make money, things become simple.
I tell you, I grew up with 7 boys. Unfortunately, one passed and I have an older sister in Chicago. But I grew up with the boys.
Yes.
So Tata wange yatuyigiriza with the boys make money.
To be okay.
So being brought up with all those boys, so I have that mentality of kola sente.
Weyagale.
Okitegeera.
Yes.
Kola
sente obulamu kugondere.
Sente means respect, it means money, it means power.
Wow.
So if it's a cook, you don't have to cook, Angela. You hire people to cook.
That's why I told them, Nebagambo, oli mukudula.
What's kudula?
They thought you were like taking them down because.
It's kutwala down. It's a fact because people are different. Maybe abalala bafumba ono tuka side eno ono tafumba. Kubanga she doesn't have to.
At first you told them the fact that you've been working money. Your father told you to work money and people cook for you.
And you hire people.
Yes.
Which is how I was raised. So togenda kugamba nti ndi arrogant, nteka abantu wansi kubanga sifumba. But no, that's my reality.
Yeah.
People are not the same.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest problem I'm finding with Abana Uganda.
Bakulaba bati.
Hey,
they think you're so difficult.
No, but no kubera easy. If you understand that abantu tebali the same.
Yeah.
When you understand people are different, then life will be so much easier.
Wow. That's according to what she has told me. She was raised from a good family whereby they know money and money first. Now you've been doing music a little bit with this. It's called Black Market.
Yes,
Records.
Black Market.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still signed with. I'm a partner with Black Market Records. Yeah.
Who is the owner of that company?
Cedric Singleton is the CEO.
CEO from where?
He's African American. And he used to work with he's worked with the greats. Bada Kola Never, Snoop Dogg, Stevie Wonder. Okay. Because the Saint and Nyinjinyo from managing artists in the US. Okay. Yeah. So he's experienced.
He's so experienced. Me at first I thought that this Andre is the owner. At first. He's just an artist there.
He's just an artist, yeah.
Wow.
He was the first signed artist from Uganda with Black Market Records.
So there's something funny. How do you still work out with him when you have misunderstandings?
How is that funny? What's wrong with that? You know, we are both talented artists at Black Market Records. Etwala artists individually. As long as your job is to make money and to make good music that will bring income, you know. And the good thing with black market records, they don't enter people's personal business. You know, they just make sure you do your music, and then they collect the revenues which we share. So
for the last few years, you used not to be common in the news, but for the past 2 to 3 years, you've been very common.
Everywhere.
Everywhere I'm seeing Angella Katatumba all the time. Is it because you changed your life? Or?
That's a very good question, actually.
Because me, I used to know you as someone who works on issues concerning charity.
I know.
Me, I've been following you for years.
Yeah.
I used to be young, but I used to see you.
Let me tell you, like I told you earlier, when my papa passed, I just felt like sakla kumanya, which take this perfect image, perfect this. Which take it, we shall meet in heaven. I don't care. What I want to say, I will say. What I want to do, I will do. Which take it, and now my papa, like the NGO I was telling you, I used to do so hard to make him proud of me.
Yes, that's right.
Even my mom, you know, but my dad was different because he was working with me.
Telling you the fact.
Yeah.
Me, I used to follow you, but your dad's name was behind you. We could hear more of Angella Katatumba than Bonny.
Auntie, that even him, he would laugh about that, and he said the only thing that his children have done better than him is Angella, who has become more famous than him.
Famous than him.
I know, that's the only thing, and he was so proud of that because he was like, kids, I want to use yakozesa linya to push us. So it was his pleasure to see us even doing better than his name. So even before he passed, he said, Banage, I'm so happy that the only thing that my kids, because we can never be richer than him. He was too rich. He had planes, he had buildings, he had an island. The man was on another level. We can't reach, you know, we are trying as kids, but we've never reached. A
multi-billionaire.
He was on another level of richness. But for him to say that the best thing that his kids have ever done that's better than him is Angella, to be more famous than him. And he's so honored. It made him so happy. So that was to show you how encouraging he was, and how much of a builder he was.
Yeah, I can get it. So after his death, his passing away, your life had to change to another thing.
Property wise, everything stayed the same. Like I told you, it was just missing him. But for me, he was so personally involved in my NGO, which I'm trying so hard. My mom is trying to revive it, but I believe the heart will come back.
Your heart of giving out went away?
It did go, but it died.
Why?
I feel like I told you.
Because of the other issue?
Yeah, because when he passed away, I told you, he yeah, I was so heartbroken. And I just felt, usually I would work so hard to make him say, Angella, I'm proud of you. You know.
Now no one was there for you to focus
my mom is there, but the difference is my dad was working with me, pushing me. I've made an appointment with the ED of Bulago. I've done this. He was so aggressive. So even that has my part of me broke. But my mom is working, but my mom is working to rebuild it, because the Angella Katatumba Development Foundation is still there. So it's just about me getting back to it, and then I start giving. Because when the most important thing of your life has ended, you don't feel like giving. It's difficult. So, but slowly, my mom is trying to revive that. So, but the foundation is open, and when the time is right, I'll get aggressively back into.
So as of now, there are some. Now we are coming back to your issues concerning music. You've told me that Black Market is a very organized company. Record label. Now why is that I'm seeing issues with this guy, this young man called Bruno? What's wrong there? Because you've been working there.
And it's unfortunate, you know, when I see artists also not having a good time and unhappy, like Bruno is, I also feel sad. But what I truly believe, and I know for a fact, that Bruno is signed for 5 years in an exclusive with Black Market Records. I think a lot of these artists sign these contracts, they don't understand them. So as a businessman, Cedric Singleton, the CEO, obviously has invested millions into videos and audios in most of these artists. So a lot of them, what they don't understand is that he has to recoup his money, his investment. As any businessman, you have to get back your investment, and then the profits you start sharing according to the percentages of the artists.
And now we've agreed.
Yeah. So a lot of these artists don't understand that. So when they see money is not coming back
in time,
immediately, batabuka.
Yes.
Like what Bruno did. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You also know it very well. We've not been doing businesses for now 2 years. Hey, but
that's not an excuse.
Hey.
To go on social media like Bruno did and Natandika Kuvuma
company.
Cedric Singleton and Black Market, Navaitaba B, just Navavuma publicly, Navaitaba Yaye, and worse, Nakwata Ocean Media Wange. Okay. Ocean Media is my manager, and he's the most honest, straightforward, clear manager. That's why I chose him to be my manager in all the industry.
Okay.
Ocean, and he's so straight and so hardworking. So that was so wrong for what Bruno did to go and call Cedric and Ocean thieves.
Wow.
You know, so what he should have done is to go sit down with them, agree with them, and say, okay, at this time, maybe I can't wait for this many years, maybe renegotiate. Negotiate, but not to go and start abusing them on social media. That was so wrong. And Bruno needs to pray. I know Kusaba Katonda that he needs to pray that Black Market and Cedric don't sue him.
Are we expecting that soon?
That's the prayer, because what he did was defamatory. You can't go and defame someone's brand like that. For example, I have a perfect example. Shumuk, who was fighting my dad for all these years, went and tried to defame my dad on TVs and media, saying he's a baby chibichi, and my dad sued him. And my dad won the case. And Justice Henry Peter Adonyo awarded my dad, he ordered Shumuk to pay 300 million Uganda shillings. 300 million is how much?
300 million Uganda shillings.
Is how much?
Million bisatu.
Thank you.
Yes.
Justice Henry Peter Adonyo now ordering a Shumuk asasule million bisatu to my dad for defamatory, for damaging his good name. So anything to be defamatory, sibyangu bizibu nyo. So Broke Chayakoze is terrible because Yabawadde a perfect defamatory case.
Yes.
So I know Kusabantino, Black Market ne Cedric Singleton, Tebamusuiga. Because if they do, that will be the worst thing that can happen to Bruno. So our artists, if they have problems, Black Market.
Let me ask you something simple as an artist. Why is it that we are finding very many problems within the managers and the artists? Most of them are falling out. What could be the biggest problem? The problem, like I said, with Black Market Records, not understanding your contract. That excites them when you're poor. Yeah, for example, like Bruno Okutamanyi, you know, you're signed exclusively for 5 years. Yeah, Kubanga Yaba Wandikire Balua and said, I'm out. That's how a contract ends. Contracts tell you about you. You have to agree with each other. If you don't agree, go to court. Yes. Which take it, so a lot of them teba contracts teba signing and others, unfortunately, other managers tebalinga Ocean Wange, who's so clear and so straight, they cheat each other, they play each other. So those are the issues. Okay. Those are the big issues. Wow. I'm hearing that you're having a new tune coming out. Is it an album or a song?
I have a song. My latest song called Darling.
Darling?
Featuring a South Sudanese artist called Mr. Green.
Why are you working with South Sudanese now?
They are the ones who found me one.
But yeah.
through Ocean Media.
There's one day when I watched South Sudanese videos and I was like, these guys are not serious. I just love only their one song called Godozaki by John Frog. That one song, the one they did with it was remixed with Harmonize.
Mommy, but they are trying.
Hey. Have you been watching their music on YouTube?
I haven't.
My dear. Take time, go to YouTube, search for South Sudanese songs. You're going to see us. So I'm asking myself, where do you get the guts of working them? Those guys, seriously, they are still behind.
That's so funny. Mr. Green is the one who found me through Ocean. He said,
Okay.
I told my manager, Ocean, I want to work with Angella Katatumba.
Yes.
So they're the ones who paid for everything. Bam.
They have money.
Yeah, that's where, you know,
Yeah, I know that.
as a business or Jamu emotions, like for example, what you are saying, oh, Jamu Ebio, you understand where the money
is.
The Valeta Green, Mr. Green brought Green. That's also
Because
your
the
now.
other day I had them complaining because we didn't money with them over their artist who died.
I heard about that.
Hey,
Also.
we have so many things to think about. We're having COVID. They are telling us to mourn with them. If we're not serious, by the way, then who will Amazon? Abasudani controlling us from their country. Even here, they are coming on board telling us, Manya, Ugandan artists are not serious. We lost our artist. You're not even mourning with us. We're very serious.
I know.
COVID yapsumbu anabanya tatuwa sente. You are there disturbing us. Okay. So that song is Darling.
The song is Darling. So Mr. Green Bambi, he paid with his management. They are called Trimline Records. They paid Ocean. They paid Black Market Records. Ocean through Black Market Records for a song with Angella Katatumba called Darling. It's a beautiful song because Mr. Green is extremely talented.
Okay.
He's a dancehall artist. And we shot the song at we did the audio at Black Market Records studio, and the writer and the producer is Rocco Genius. And he just did amazing work because everybody is in love with that song, Darling. So I want my fans to go to YouTube, bagenda ku YouTube channel yange ba subscribing and they listen bawulize Darling luyimba lungi nyo.
There is something I want to ask you still. Someone who doesn't understand Luganda clearly, who can't speak it perfectly, how do you manage to sing it?
But singing, a lot of people tebabitegera. Singing is a different story. Singing ogenda mu record studio, no even tonerabira. Or recording a line, producer gamba yimba line eno, or ba yimba these words. Nengamba tonerabira najicapturinga. Ochitegera. My baby, don't forget jangu tonerabira na. And just one line, najikwata, then navigata. He puts them all together. Because singing, I can even sing Chinese.
The way you sing in Luganda, you can't tell someone that you can't speak it very well.
See? So singing in studio, it's easier to capture. Kubanga bakola copy and paste. But that doesn't mean ndio lulimi ndumanyi. Sirumanyi. So abantu they don't understand that niza no kuyimba Chinese. As long as you're in the studio, never gamba wing say that.
Just do that.
Never capturing copy and paste throughout. So never pasting. So abantu bachimanyi echo, but the fact is simanyi Luganda.
We've been having an interview with Angella Katatumba here at Hotel Diplomat. Man, Kasozi Kawamvu Dala. But the network is here.
The network?
Because you're on high.
Yes, it's because we're on a high hill. But you know, the higher you go, the network sound moves like this. So if you're on the hill, you are the one missing because you're right below. Because now we are feeding all those hills that are opposite us. They are feeding us. But now us who are below the sound, we are getting the least network. So it's just a matter of science and technology.
Okay. My last question could be, do you have a kid or a child?
No, I don't have any kids.
Wow.
And why? Because I have time, and I'm right now. That's not a priority for me.
For you?
Yeah. Right now, I'm so business oriented. The court cases, my father's properties. It's a lot on my plate. So I wouldn't want to have to bring a child and then ignore the child.
I can get it.
Yes. So I'm not ready right now.
Okay. So that is it. It has been a nice interview with her. I hope I'll be back to host you again.
Amen.
With a proper camera, and maybe the next time we'll be visiting this hotel.
That's my prayer.
Not discussing about businesses.
Yeah.
Music. I just want to come and show people what you're managing here.
Yes.
Because I've just been hearing Hotel Diplomat. But it was from there down,
serious.
very serious. The fact is, next time she'll be coming to unleash to you how damn rich this lady is. I'm sorry for that. With my good cameras, my Canon cameras, we are coming just to tour around Hotel Diplomat.
Amen.
Simple as that.
Thank you.
Amen.
Bella Luigi.